Hi, this is Brian Aldrich from 4th Street Software, and today I'm going to show you how to use an online score sheet generator. And today I'm going to use the one for baseball. So your first task is to go to 4thstreetsoftware.com, click on the baseball icon, or baseball menu rather, and then down on add-ons and extras is the easiest way to get there. Down below, there's a link for baseball score sheets. Alright, you can purchase these if you'd like, but there's an online score sheet generator that'll produce them for free. There's also a link to just a regular score sheet if you'd like to use that. You can print them at home. Once you click this, it'll open up a new window, and this is the screen that you should see. The seasons that you have available to you are over on the left-hand panel in a drop-down box. There's also a league box, but that should be just Pro League all the way through, so regular baseball league. Let's make one from 1977 today. These are already tied in with the calendar, so this is an actual schedule that took place during 1977. So if you're familiar with the board game, which you probably are since you're on this site, this is the as played schedule. So I'll just select a date. Let's go in here a couple of days. I'm from Minnesota, so I'm going to find a Twins game if I can. There's one, Minnesota at Oakland. So we'll click on that. It is April 9th, 1977. Click the Ready button, and then a link will show up for Minnesota versus Oakland, which will take you to the lineup screen. There are some preset lineups. The ones that are already filled in were the true actual lineups that were used on that day. But if you want to, you can also choose something from the preset lineups, or you can even use free substitution. So if I wanted to use the right-handed pitcher 1 lineup, I can do that, and it'll just go ahead and load it up. Maybe we'll use the one for left-handers for the A's here. Or like I said, we can put in, say, a stalwart such as Bob Gorinsky into right field here for Mike Cubbage. If I click on that, Gorinsky will go in. And then I simply need to select the position he's playing so that we can see what his ratings are. Then just click on Ready, and another link will pop up, Make Score Sheet, and that will go ahead and generate a score sheet. I'm using Chrome today. This should work in any browser, but Chrome is what it's been tested in mostly. So if I right click on the score sheet somewhere on the page and hit print, it'll display a preview of what the page looks like, and there's a few options there that you can change around a little bit, some more settings down below here. So the paper size, whether you want this to be oriented landscape or portrait, scale, so it'll increase or decrease, headers and footers, usually you don't want those on. Pages per sheet, let's see, we only want to print page 1, so quite often this will generate a second page that usually is completely blank, but something to keep an eye on. So I'm just going to go ahead and select one, and since I'm doing this as a computer demonstration here, I'm going to save it as a PDF file so I can just show you what it looks like. Just go ahead and hit save. I'm going to save it to the desktop. There it is on the desktop, and as you can see, we have the lineup complete with Bob Gorinsky involved. For some pertinent situations, it'll tell you which rating the player will have. Now, if you look, Butch Weiniger is not a center fielder, he is a catcher. So that is one thing that you'll have to do manually with this, is switch the position for each player. You may have noticed that earlier. But if I go back here and just start over again, pick the same day, I believe it was the 9th. Click Ready, there's Minnesota versus Oakland. Okay, so the lineup may change a little bit here, and you'll have to go through and change those individually. Roy Smalley was a shortstop. Rod Carew did play first base. Lyman Bostock was the center fielder. Danny Ford was left field. Cusick, Cubbage should have been third base. There we go. So Cusick was normally a DH, but Larry Heisel was injured that season. Oh, I guess he did play out in the outfield. Okay, so we'll put him in right. Cusick at DH, and Bobby Randall will be at second. So you may have to change that around a little bit. As you can see now, it's updated the way it should be.